keep on writing and keep on producing and releasing songs. Coming soon, sinusulat ko na lang din po talaga. And for me, parang ano siya therapeutic siya para sa akin. Not necessarily na kailangan ko siyang gawing, kanta. I just love journaling and writing. Kung ano man po yung mga nararamdaman ko or yung mga nangyayari sa buhay ko.
Okay, minensyon mo na rin na ang tagal na itong nakatagong song na to, no?
Opo.
Ikaw ba may nakatago ka ng kanta ngayon para kay River na?
Meron naman po, syempre. Actually, I wrote him a song. My previous single that I released was actually for him. And it was about him. It's called Something na sa Spotify din po siya. Na-release ko po siya years ago. And then medyo natagalan po ulit ako eh. So, ayun, talagang I really want to go back there. I really want to keep on writing and keep on producing and releasing songs. Kasi parang na-realize ko na this is who I am. This is who I am as an artist. And I wanna continue doon sa path ko na yun.
Okay, last question. Nag-duet na ba kayo? Sorry ako, nag-duet na ba kayo ni River?
Sa isang song po. Yes po. We had a cover of Pag-ibig na Kaya. We had a cover before. It was released po, I think years ago. If I'm not mistaken, years ago din po.
Okay, thank you so much, Dulay. Congratulations sa Legacy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bobby Requentina. Now, let's call Mr. Ricky Gallardo of Business Mirror.
Ayun, hello po.
I have two questions.
Okay po.
First question, taking off from the title of your new single, Simula, ano yung mga plano mong simulan, especially that 2026 is dawning, it's coming soon. Ano-ano yung mga gusto mong simulan sa sarili mo, sa personal life mo, sa career?
Marami akong nag-start na eh. Nasisimulan ko na ulit. Parang kasi siya nagsimula tapos parang hindi na-sustain and then magsisimula ka ulit. So, it's, a transition for me every now and then. Dun sa mga bagong bagay na gusto kong matry, like subukan, ganyan. I wanna try theater. I haven't done the theater. So a lot of people have been telling me, no, you should try it, bagay kasi ganito, ganyan. Or for example, may bibigay sila ng example ng isang project. Bagay kasi ganitong project, ganyan. So talagang kailangan ko lang hatiin maayos sa sarili ko. Kailangan ko lang po talaga ng time management bilang medyo nagiging busy din po ako with a lot of stuff. Like I have all on Sundays, I have the Voice Kids, so medyo nagiging busy po ako. But I am even more busy when it comes to like promoting my new song, ganyan. I've been busy writing. Parang lang siya, kailangan ko lang siya talagang i-sustain at i-continue to the next year. And next, I think sa first quarter po ay magiging busy din po ako. I'll be in Dubai naman with Michael Pangilinan. I'll be having a concert with him on February. And then I will also have a series of shows in the US and Canada. So, talagang busy po talaga ako. A personal life, yeah, I think growth is really important. Adulting is really important. Darating naman tayo lahat dyan, diba? So, ayun. When it comes to like even more personal, like matters of the heart, ano magsisimulan? Parang happy naman ako. Happy naman po ako. And I think kung ano man po yung tinutukan ninyo, I think dapat si Ray po, dapat yung makakasagot nun. So, siya na lang po yung tanongin niyo.
I will ask it. My second question is, it's been like 20 years since Popstar Kids.
Yes po.
And you evolved to the woman and to the artist that you are. What would you tell your younger self?
Sabihin ko sa younger self ko, na kaya mo yan. Ipagpatuloy mo lang, maraming mga darating sa buhay mo na hindi mo ina-expect. Marami kang mga hurdles, marami kang mga challenges, pero malalampasan mo rin yan. Kasi walang ibibigay sa'yo si Lord na hindi mo kayang lagpasan or, pagdaanan. Always keep on coming back to your core, and always be grateful. And then just continue lang with things that you love to do.
Thank you. Wishing you all the best on all fronts.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ricky Gallardo. Now, let's call Miss Jessica Evangelista of Inquirer.net.
Hello po,
Hello.
Miss Julie. Congratulations po.
Thank you.
Lagi po inaabangan ng mga fans niyo po yung mga single na nire-release niyo. Pero kilala po kayo as Filipino Queen of OST po. So, may upcoming plans po ba to release more OST? And kung may drama po kayo na gusto nyong, parang ikaw yung kakanta, ano po yun?
Future OSTs, well, recently, sorry po, ako po yung kumanta ng theme song ng Sparkle. Yes. Na 30 years na po. So, yeah, thank you so much, Sparkle. And then, future OSTs, for sure, definitely. If magkakaroon po ng opportunity and kung bibigyan naman po nila ako ng pagkakataon, of course, I would really love to release more songs, OSTs. Kung may gusto akong gawin, like may gusto akong kantahin for a drama, what would it be? Siguro any future show ng GMA. Or siguro kung magkakaroon ng remake ng GMA ng isang series, ganyan. Yeah. Hindi ko pa kasi alam kung ano yun pero yeah, for sure.
So how would you wrap up your 2025 naman po? Parang, ano po ba yung mga feel niyo po naging personal growth niyo? Career-wise and personal?
For me, 2025, it has been a roller coaster ride, honestly, for me. Kasi dun sa early months of this year, parang tinatry ko pa kasi kung ano yung, like kung saan ba pupunta yung music career. And nagkaroon din ako ng thoughts of, parang, ano ba, like, hindi ko talaga alam honestly, like kung saan ako pupunta. So I'm just, going with the flow, and finally, nag-decide ako to, parang draw on my own. That's why I am really trying to step out of my comfort zone and just, parang doing things for myself na alam ko sa sarili ko na, alam mo yun, masarap sa pakiramdam. Kasi alam mo, ikaw yung gumawa, ikaw yung gumawa ng action. And this is how it started. This is how it all began.
Ayun, last na lang po from me. Magde-December na po, so may Christmas plans na po ba kayo? Ano pong Christmas wish niyo po?
Christmas plans. Wala naman ako masyadong Christmas plans. I'm just going to stay with my family lang talaga. Kasi yun yung yun yung talagang spirit ng Pasko. It's being with the people you love, with your family, your friends, your loved ones. And it's also about, giving and sharing yung kung ano man yung mga natatanggap mo for this year. Every time actually. That's really to give back and celebrating birth ni Papa Jesus. My Christmas wish, siguro hindi na lang para sa sarili ko. If ever for myself, siguro yung health na lang. And mas bigyan ako ni Lord ng lakas, ng strength. Yan, kayanin. Kayanin. Mas maraming wisdom para mas makapagsulat pa ako ng songs. And world peace. Yon. At maging maayos ang lahat sa buhay natin at sa bansa natin.
Yun lang po, congratulations po, Miss Julie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Jessica Evangelista. Next is Miss Iza Iglesias of Manila Times.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much.
Yes. Curious ako about the music video. Saan
Oh.
na-shoot siya and bakit yun yung parang solo, freedom,
Oh.
pero yung vibes na nakukuha.
Yes. Actually, hindi po siya buong music video. It's just a visualizer po. Visualizer lang po talaga para makita ng mga tao kung ano ba yung overall mood nung song. So as you can see, may presentation talaga. May PowerPoint. So as you can see, that's a field of grass. Ayun. So we shot this one in Tagaytay. And originally talagang we were after sunset. So nag-schedule kami ng shoot like from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Para may preparation and stuff ganyan. So we were expecting sun, the brightness and everything. Pero it turned out na, oh my gosh, siguro mga 4 p.m. it started to rain. Oh, it started to rain talaga. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, matutuloy ko ba? Hindi ko na alam ko, parang pakot pa natin or something like that. Because I think may upcoming na bagyo. Tapos, so sabi ko, sige, itry natin na pag nagtumigil yung ulan, itry natin mag-shoot pa rin sa labas niya. And then, yung expectation namin dun sa shoot, nag-turn out siya into a different kind of vibe and mood. Parang, as you can see, talagang may fog doon sa visuals and everything. There was like one part in the very beginning of the visuals na medyo like bright, medyo sunny, ganyan, maaraw, ganyan. So nandun ako sa tuktok, tapos may konting araw pa. Pero nung nag-start ng umulan, medyo sabi ko, shucks, kailangan na natin mag-plak-plak ganyan. And then nung nakita namin yung outcome nung photos and nung video, sabi ko parang, wow, siguro ito talaga yung binigay sa atin ni Lord na weather, no? Kasi parang mas bagay talaga siya. The mood and everything. Kasi yung simula, it's such a, uplifting and a positive song. But it also reminds us na it's okay to be lost sometimes, And I think yun yung symbol ng fog eh. It's parang, di ba, pag foggy tayo, blurry yung vision natin, hindi natin makikita yung kung ano yung tamang daan, di ba? And parang para sa akin, medyo nagkaroon ng contrast doon sa visual. That's why it's just nice. It turned out better.
Yeah, ang ganda niya.
Thank you po.
Throughout your journey, parang you've explored a lot of genres like
Yes.
pop, ballad. So for Simula, how does this fit into your whole music journey?
Para po sa akin, yung music ko kasi it's really about evolution. And parang sa akin, hindi ako natatakot din to try new things, to innovate on my music, ganyan. And parang, nung in-envision ko yung genre ng kantang ito, it's just parang, it can be an anthem for all of us, Like, you can use it for travels, you can use it for road trips, you can use it pag may pinagdadaanan ka, gusto mo humugot, di ba? Pag nag-iisa ka, kapag gusto mong mag-reflect, kapag gusto mong maka-move on sa mga relationships na, or di ba, or mga things na kailangan mong i-let go of. It can be an anthem for each aspect of life talaga. And parang to be able to produce a sound like this, talagang inisip ko, sabi ko, paano ko kaya gagawin to? Kasi I don't want it to sound sad. But at the same time, may hugot siya, but I want it to sound positive. That's why yung mga elements na ginamit, like yung may mga tablas and all, the synths, the pads and everything like that, I really had to be hands-on with it. So, ayun po. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam ko. It feels so fulfilling.
At least kapag pinakinggan mo.
Yes!
Will we see this in the future album, or are you planning on putting it?
Yes, I'm planning to. Actually, nagko-collect ako ng mga materials. I've been, really working on it. I'm talking to different, producers there. So, yeah. depende kung saan ito ulit pupunta at depende na sa schedule ko. Because medyo nagiging busy din po ako nowadays and talagang as much as possible, I want to, make singit yung mga kung sa mga remaining time ko talagang gusto ko na I'm working on my music talaga. And this is like my number one focus right now.
And then last question, I'm not sure if you're seeing sa, I think sa X, yung mga sa charts, yung list ng mga top OPM artists, female and male. Although nasa female category, nasa top 5, top 10 ka, but yung sa overall OPM artists, parang may lack of women doon sa list na yun. What can you say about na parang pakonti ng pakonti yung medyo nagiging list ng women sa inside OPM?
Inside OPM? Ako, naniniwala ako na ang sobrang daming female performance, female artists na talagang super husay, super deserving, and for me, it's nakakatuwa nga kasi sobrang buhay talaga yung OPM ngayon eh. And parang for me, it doesn't really matter kung bae ka or lalaki or kung sino man nag-release ng mga songs, diba? As long as, you're putting yourself out there and you're just happy to create content, create music, and you can be as authentic as yourself, diba? Talagang you're not afraid to show the world who you are and express yourself through music, diba? And ako, I'm all for, I'm rooting for women talaga. That's why I'm just very happy. My heart is very, very happy right now na talagang mas like dumarami lalo ang mga artists na kababaihan talaga. Ayun. Yeah.
Yung pala, may resurgence kasi ng OPM, listeners. Parang kumpara sa mga charts way years before, foreign, yung mga K-pop, gano'n. Ano masasabi mo na unti-unti dumadami ulit yung mga nakikinig sa OPM?
Super nakakatawa talaga. And it's not just, being listened to here in the Philippines, but all over the world. And I'm very happy for OPM right now kasi deserve talaga ng mga Pilipino ang recognition, hindi lang dito, pero all over the world. So, nakakatuwa kapag may mga kunwari nakaka-recognize or like nabibigyan tayo ng recognition. Like for example, may mga magko-cover na artists na iba. Like for example, another Asian country or like a foreign country na magko-cover ng mga Filipino songs, talaga nakakatawa. Hindi lang yung, for example, kakantahin nila, pero even minsan yung mga iba nagka-trend sa TikTok, yung mga sagaw, ginagawa nila ng content. So, I'm happy for OPM.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, po.
Thank you so much, Ms. Iza Iglesias. Next is Mr. Alan Sancon of Stars Photo.
Hello po.
Hi, Julia. Congratulations sa your new single.
Thank you po.
So, tanong ko lang, parang kanina nga tinanong kung sabi mo matagal-tagal mo na itong naisulat.
Opo.
Pero parang bakit ngayon mo lang inilabas? Ano yung nag-trigger sa'yo to na ilabas itong simula?
Actually, sa totoo lang hanggang ngayon, iniisip ko pa rin po yung sagot Pero, I don't know, siguro right timing talaga po is really important. Siguro dahil nag-iipon pa ako ng lakas that time. Kasi sinulat ko to nagta-transition tayo na yung pandemic is the new normal na Tapos, syempre marami tayong mga pinagdadaanan before, marami tayong mga reflections, mga iniisip ko sa buhay natin, di ba? And parang that time hindi ako ready to put it out there. And I was really finding the right kumbaga parang sa isang pagkain, hinahanap ko pa yung mga tamang ingredients. yung mga kuting-kuting ganun. Parang kompleto circus ganun. So I felt like this is the right moment to release it.
And what is your inspiration writing this song?
Ako? Sinulat ko po kasi siya. I was doing Limitless Musical Trilogy. So, if you guys missed it, yung Limitless Musical Trilogy po na yun was a three parts po yun. We shot the first part in Mindanao, Sultan Kudarat. So that's where it all started. I was in the mountains. I was carrying my guitar. Tapos para sa akin, sulat ako ng song. Pagkatapos ng musical trilogy na to, makakabuo na ako ng kanta. At kakantahin ko yun dun sa last part ng trilogy, which was shot in BGC. BGC yun, diba? BGC. So that time, I was also finishing we were doing a Limitless Musical Trilogy and Sigigor. I was with Ray and I was with Jessica as well. Tapos yun, I was trying to finish it. Tapos by the end of the trip, parang sabi ko, okay na, tapusin ko na to ganyan. Tapos bago magsimula, yung third part, which is the last part, na we shot in BGC, parang mini concert. Kasi parang that time, hindi pa pwede masyado yung mga live events, di ba? Parang we were very restricted to yung mga may social distancing kasi nun eh. So bawal magdikit-dikit, lahat nakamask pa. And yun parang we tried to accept the fact na maybe this is how it's going to be for the next 5 years, 10 years, ganyan. So parang tanggap na natin, ito na yung new normal, nakamask tayo habang nagla-live events yung concert, ganyan. So somehow we wanted to do something for the supporters and for the audience to see na maybe ito talaga yung yung new normal natin pagdating sa mga live events. That's why, yun, nagkaroon po ako ng mini concert and doon ko kinanta for the very first time na simula. And then, sabi ko na-realize, parang wala tayong official audio release nitong kantang to eh. So ngayon, meron na. Ayun po.
Speaking of simula, we're just curious, Julian.
Apa.
Kumbaga, bago mo narating yung pinaupuan mo ngayon, marami kang pinagdaanan. Nung nagsisimula ka, would you like to share your experience? Siguro yung mga pinagdaanan mo before mo marating, yung nagsisimula ka bago ka maging limitless artist.
Nako. Iiya po pag tinatawag ako ganyan. Pero, yes, medyo marami-rami na at marami-rami pa ang pagdadaanan. Kasi nag-start po talaga ako sa Popstar Kids. I was 12 or I was turning 12 then. Tapos nagkaroon po kami ng group which was called Sugar Pop. And then for a time, medyo nag-click talaga kami and nag-try talaga kami to create tracks, ganyan, we really bonded, we had fun. Hanggang sa na-disbanding group namin, tapos parang nag-separate ways na rin kami. And then, sabi ko parang siguro hindi talaga to para sa akin, baka talagang trial lang dahil or ganyan. And then that time, sabi ko parang sige gusto ko na mag-focus sa school, focus lang ako sa school ganyan. Tapos parang may isang opportunity na dumating. Yung first break ko as a singer professionally was the theme song of Jezebel. So yun yung unang break na natanggap ko sa GMA. So I sang the theme song hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na it became a mainstay in the SOP, Part of Filipinas, and then we had shows, albums. I recorded albums, I recorded songs. I had series yun as well. So I'm just thankful kasi parang sorry, parang may soundtrack na kinukuha. Pa-ination ka ako, hindi ko alam. Pero, ayun, siguro na din, parang nag-thank you na lang din ako sa sarili ko kasi parang thank you for not giving up. Thank you for still being here. And despite the, everything na nangyayari sa buhay ko, parang it all happened for a reason. Na ito yung binigay ni Lord na path sa akin. Kasi may gusto akong ituro sa'yo or may gusto akong ipa-experience sa'yo. So, doon sa mga experiences na yun, parang naging textured lalo yung buhay ko. Hindi lang sa personal aspect, pero pagdating na rin sa artistry na, alam mo yun, parang hanggang ngayon nandito ko pa rin. Talagang, I'm just very, very thankful that I still have this opportunity, this platform para ma-reintroduce ko ulit yung sarili ko sa mundo at yung aking music. And I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for my family, honestly. Kasi sila talaga yung support system ko po talaga, and my supporters who have always been there. Since day one, sobrang thankful po talaga ako. Thankful talaga kay Lord. Thankful din ako sa lahat ng mga nagmamahal sa akin. Yeah, and I'm even more inspired actually. Masarap sa pakiramdam. Nakaka-overwhelm, but it feels great.
Last na lang, Julia. Kumbaga, because you are limitless, di ba? Napaka-successful lahat ng mga career mo, love life, di ba? Ano pa yung gusto mong gawin in your career? Yeah, parang, kumbaga, magkaroon pa ng mas matinding success in your life.
Okay. Well, I want to, marami akong gustong gawin aside from theater. I want to have my own record studio one day. I mean, it's just a dream, but dreams do come true, right? So it's really up to you kung paano mo at how to make it happen. And you're only gonna make it happen if you really want to, if you choose to make it happen.
Thank you. Congratulations. More power to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alan Sancon. Next is Miss G of Malaya.
Malaya!
Sample.
Di ba? Wala po. Well, in high school, try ako mag-Miss Saigon. Alam mo yung mga, kasi minsan di ba sa periodical exam natin, sa MAPE. Yung MAPE pa that time. So, nung high school ako, binigyan kami ng project. Mamimili kami kung ano yung gusto naming theater or musical. So, parang that time, that was Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, and Miss Saigon. So, sabi ko parang, napili na yung isa eh. So, sige, Miss Saigon na lang. So, na-try ko naman mag-set. Nakasaya. Ang saya niya. Kasi talaga mag-bond ko with the castmates eh. Tsaka yung mga classmates ko, sobrang G talaga sila na mag-practice, everyday talagang nag-bond kami together talaga. So, what more pa kaya sa totoong theater experience?
So you acquitted yourself very close sa Maricar, Clara, and Mara, tapos you proven yourself as an actress, and you proven yourself as a remarkable singer. So kung mag-theater ka, anong role yung gusto mong play? Anong gusto mo? Anong dream mo?
Depende po eh. Kasi ako, I'm all for any character. Depende. Ang iba kasi yung roles sa TV, iba rin sa movies, and iba rin talaga sa theater. So it really involves, all your energy. Talagang ibubuhos mo talaga doon. At depende po kung ano mong bigay na opportunity. So I'm really all for any character.
You don't want to reprise your high school experience.
For Miss Saigon,
Yeah.
I would love to. I would love to. Actually, fun fact, I got a call slip that time nung Miss Saigon. I think same time yun nung ginawa ni Ate Shin, ni Ate Rachel Anning yung Miss Saigon. Pero during the audition day, as in sobrang nagkasakit talaga ako, I got so sick. So sabi ko, siguro hindi talaga ako meant to be. Hindi ako tumuloy. Kasi sobrang hindi talaga kaya ng katawan ko. I was bedridden. I think the whole week talagang nagkasakit talaga ako. Sabi ko, baka hindi talaga meant So if ever like given a chance, of course I would love to.
So you'll wait for them. Look forward to that.
Kung darating po. But yeah, I really would love to try.
So once and for all your fans, for all those who will be coming this, ano ba talaga yung message mo sa mga listeners this month? Ano ba talaga yung gusto mo iba?
Yes, for me, yeah, katulad niya mo na lang ito sinasabi na ang dami na kasi nangyari talaga sa paligid natin eh. So it all boils down to, you know, if you choose to start, di ba, in a positive way, talagang everything else just follows na lang eh, di ba? Parang, iba-iba kasi tayo ng timeline at iba-iba tayo ng kung paano tayo nagpo-cope. So, talagang it's a choice. It's always a choice and a decision to start anew. And talaga para sa lahat ito ng lahat ng mga pinagdadaanan, sa lahat ng mga gusto, you know, ma-discover ang kanilang mga sarili ulit, sa lahat ng mga nangyari sa bansa natin, sa paligid natin, sa pamilya natin, di ba, sa relationships, ganyan. So, para talaga sa kanila tong kantang ito. And this is my way of also connecting my experiences through my music with them.
How do you remain always hopeful, always sunny, always positive? Kasi you've been mentioning kanina, you always have this attitude of gratefulness, you're always thankful, but you've been mentioning, paano mo nagagawa yun?
Actually, I don't know. Hindi ko yung po alam. Mahirap siyang gawin eh. I guess siguro nasa nasa mindset na rin po kasi talagang parang nasubok na. Kumbaga parang marami ka ng pinagdaanan sa buhay, mas mahirap ka dyan. Pero alam mo yun, nandito ka pa rin, nakatayo ka pa rin, di ba, matatag ka pa rin. And it's only gonna make you even stronger eh. Kasi talagang pagpa-texture ng life yung mga pinagdadaan natin sa buhay, di ba? So, it's always a choice. Kasi, you can't just put yourself in a box eh. Parang hindi ka dapat nililimit sa ganito lang. Dapat, you're more than that. You deserve only the best things in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss G. Lastly, let's call Mr. Jaco Manangan of TikTok Philippines.
Hi, hello!
Congratulations on your music.
Thank you so
Simula.
much.
We're
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Ayan. Recently, nag-number 1 yung Simula sa iTunes and pati rin yung ibang albums mo like Breakthrough, Deeper, and Forever AB. Pati yung song mo na Maleta with Sir Love.
Thank
Pumasok din sa
you.
top
Thank
iTunes. So,
you.
every single after you release yung Simula, umingay o na-reintroduce yung mga albums and songs.
Grabe, nagulat talaga ako. Honestly, hindi ko yung expect talaga. Kasi sabi ko, parang, it's oddly weird, pero it's weird in a good way. Kasi yung after the release ng Simula, parang nag-resurface lahat ng albums ko before. So sabi ko, oh wow, talaga, siguro ang nostalgic eh. Nostalgic kasi even for me, I was just talking to my sister on the way to work. Sa Pargaw pareho, tapos we were listening to my previous album. So sabi ko, my God, may ganito pala akong kanta. Ang sobrang dami ko ng kanta. Pero nakakatawa lang din talagang pakinggan kasi it reminds me of, the good old days, yung mga panahong yun, like kung ano yung mga happenings that time. Parang ganito siya, nag-resurface siya lahat, naalala ko lahat, parang nag-relapse din ako ng konti, parang, weird pala akong kanta. Ito yung nakalimutan pinagdaanan ko. Naalala mo po ba yun? Parang pinagkuhan doon namin ng kapatid ko. Sabi, naalala mo yun? Oh my God, ate, like, ito yung time na CD pa yun.
Yeah.
Tapos, pinapatugtog pa namin sa kotse ni, ng uncle namin, papunta ng school. So, araw-araw namin pinapakinggan yung album mo, ulit-ulit. Tapos, yun, nakakatawa din talaga na, like, wow, may nakikinig pa pala sa akin. Yun, I'm just, very thankful and happy.
Really proud of you and happy din.
Thank you.
Ito naman, ang dami nagda-dance challenge ngayon sa Simula. Anong
Oo nga,
reaction
oh my
mo?
gosh.
Hindi nagkakapuntok yung mga fans, kundi sinasayaw din nila yung
Oo
dance
nga.
challenge.
Nagulat din ako kasi honestly, talagang katawaan lang talaga namin yun. Kasi originally, perform ko talaga dapat for Sparkle 30. And I'm gonna use that for future promotions, ganyan for like, let's say, I recently performed it sa TikTok, Lockdown Live, and I'm also gonna perform it on AOS. So sabi ko, sige nga, lagyan natin ng konting saya, tignan natin. Katuwaan lang talaga. Tapos yung nag-post kami sa TikTok, sabi ko, ala, ang dami ng bumayan naman yung choreography. Grabe talaga, like, umabot na ng Denmark, umabot na ng Japan, umabot. Sabi, nakakatawa talaga, nakakatawa. Kasi ang daming daming mga Pilipino talaga na ano ba yan, na nakikinig sa OPM. And I'm just very happy kasi ginagamit nila yung song ko. And it's crazy. Grabe, undescribable yung feeling talaga. Tsaka lahat ng mga makikita ko din i-post ko, tapos nag-comment ako. Like, I really do appreciate them. Kasi syempre nag-effort sila na talaga gumawa sila ng content out of my song. I really appreciate it.
Ako, tinatry ko, hindi ko talaga. Ang hirap.
Kaya mo yan!
Ito, last question.
Kaya mo yan!
Anong lyrics sa simula, yung parang tagos sa puso, or yung favorite line mo?
For me, yung bridge part siguro, yung unti-unting papawiin mga tinatagong hikbi sa iyong mga mata. Sa landas na tinatahak, hindi ka nag-iisa basta kumapit ka. Yun yung, parang for me, I think that's my favorite line. Kasi most of the time, hindi kasi natin alam na may pinagdadaanan pala yung tao, di ba? Minsan, sasabihin natin, masaya naman yung tao, napaka-jolly person niya. Pero hindi mo alam na may dinaramdam siya. So, with that song, parang, like, pinch sa heart na, oh my gosh, that's how I feel. Ganon. So I was writing that and I really wanted to resonate with the listeners.
I love that lyrics as well. Thank you and congrats, Jules.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jacob Manangan. What an eye-opening conversation between Julian and our friends from the press. It was so great to hear the process of your song. Talagang ikaw ang Asia's Limitless Star.
Ikaw din eh.
And to commemorate this special event, of course, we have the flowers from